some for the first time in more than a year. A lot of changes are in place to keep kids healthy and safe as they learn, and we are joined now live by Visalia Unified Superintendent Dr. Tamara Ravalin with more on how schools and teachers are getting prepared. And Dr., good morning. Thank you so much for joining us.
Well, good morning. Thank you so much for having me. We are so excited to open our doors again for students and staff on Thursdays. It's just a great feeling to know our students are going to be coming back full days. And like you said, many of them have not been in school for a year and a half. And even those that returned last year were only with us half day. So this is a huge win for our district.
I'm sure those kiddos are really excited, even more so than normal. And we do know COVID is on our minds. You know, we thought we were done with it. Now we have the Delta variant. What kind of safety precautions will the district have in place as kids come back?
Great question. Thank you for asking. We have many safety precautions in place. We're using a layered prevention strategy approach as suggested by the CDC and the California Department of Public Health. So we have universal masking for all indoor settings. That's for staff and students and anybody else who comes onto campus, some type of face covering. We also are asking parents to continue their home health checks. That's so important that they do that health screening and keep kids who are not feeling well or have symptoms at home so we don't chance exposure. We have our MERV 13 air filters. We had those installed in every classroom last year. We've purchased thousands more for all the offices and other spaces. And we're redoing some of our gyms and things that had older ventilation systems so that those will have upgraded systems as well. And we're still fogging buses and indoor spaces and playground equipment and increasing our routine sanitation procedures. So we have lots of layered strategies in place to protect our students and staff.
Wow. And talk about the educational supports, kids coming back and maybe they fell behind a little bit during online learning. What kind of educational and also maybe emotional support will be there for those kids?
Yes, we do intertwine our academic and social emotional supports, and we have, thanks to the CARES money, both state and federal, we've been able to increase those supports. So we have hired extra teachers, we've hired special teachers for intervention a day who can work with staff to support our students and who also can help after school, as well as other teachers who can help after school. We have increased our paraprofessional staff. We have counselors, social workers that we've hired extra. So we've layered extra staff in those areas, as well as our behavior specialists. So we're trying to support students as well as families in the community, both academically and social and emotionally, to increase their support, but also to reconnect them to school. As we said, it's been a long time. And so there's going to be some anxiety and fear for some of our students returning and some staff. And so we want to make sure that we have those psychological supports in place as well.
Sure. And last question, Doctor, this can be fun. What is your top tip for parents and kids as they get ready for this first day back?
Yeah, you know, the top tip I would say is every day ask your child and as a student, be willing to share, like, what is your win for that day? What is something good that happened? When we stay positive as adults and as parents, our children feed off of that, and that helps them really learn to expect positive things to happen and overcome adversity. And so every day I would ask my child, what went well today? Tell me something good. And then I would share and just make sure to have a conversation that's uplifting every single day.
That's a wonderful tip I think we could all use, even asking ourselves that question.
Visalia
Unified Superintendent Dr. Tamara Ravalin. Doctor, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. Have a great day.
You too. And it's 6:51 now. Let's check in.